Good afternoon, welcome to Norton Park Widnes. And Hull restart their league campaign after a week's break, buoyed by that fine home victory against Leeds 2 weeks ago, which got the Wigan Cup defeat out of the system. And certainly the team intent upon a place in the top 8, and Widnes away is exactly the sort of fixture they're going to have to win to secure that spot. Widnes below Hull in the league table, but only on points difference. And they come into this game on the back of 2 batterings at Castleford in the last 7 days. First of all in the Challenge Cup, then in the league, both by 30 points. And I think a number of players have not survived those 2 physical battles, out injured. And I think maybe 1 or 2 other players carrying injuries. Let's have a look at the sides of the line-up. First of all, the Hull side. Richard Gaze at full-back, Paul Eastwood and Rob Nolan on the wings, with Gary Nolan and James Grant in the centres, Des Hasler and Mark Hewitt the half-backs, Russ Walker, Mike Dixon, Tim Street the front row. Chico Jackson comes into the second row for Danny Dive, who's on the bench. Dive having had a pretty tough match for the French down at Cardiff on Friday night. Jeff Doyle and John Sharp make up the pack. Danny Dive and Mark Jones the subs. The Widnes side, Stuart Spruce is at full-back, David Myers and Adrian Hadley on the wings, with Carl Hammond and David Ruane the centres. Christian Tyra and Bobby Goulding the half-backs, with Andy Ireland, Steve McCurry and David Smith the front row. Tim Russell, Essene Famalo and Paul Hume make up the back row. Jason Hunter and Paul Moriarty the substitutes. And Widnes, as with Hull, deciding that the players who took part in the international on Friday not perhaps at full strength, and therefore they're playing on the substitutes bench this afternoon. Paul Moriarty and Mark Jones and Danny Dive all took part in that match. The referee today is Mr. Russell Smith. There's a very strong wind blowing down the ground. Looks as if Hull are going to be playing into the wind in the first half. Brian Holwell here with me. Very important match for Hull. They've got to be on their best form to try and win their 3rd away match of the season, and I think they've got a chance today.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, Widnes been well beaten by Castleford in the last 2 games. They played on Wednesday night and last Saturday, where all have had a fortnight's rest. Everybody should be fit, raring to go. I was saying before the game, a bit like the game at the Boulevard, where last time we played Widnes, where the wind was blowing straight down the field. Except that time, big kick. Ball bounces in the field of play. Eastwood lets it go, so it's all dropping out immediately under pressure underneath their own posts. Drops out. Should be Russell lets it go. Hammond coming to the team this season and done quite well, scored some tries. Smith. Tackled by Street. Spruce. Tackled by Street. Penalty. Pushing down, stopping the man getting up to play the ball. I'm sure Widnes will go for goal. Bobby Goulding. Not a difficult kick, pretty straight. 25 metres out. With the wind behind him. Goulding, maybe just pre-playing a couple of minutes. Looks good. It's there. So Widnes 2, Hull 0. Russell Smith talking to the players. I can't hear him what he's saying. Plenty to say. Paul Eastwood to restart. Spruce's ball. Tries to run himself, tackled by Dixon and Jackson. McCurry. Marlow. Been in good form this year for Widnes. Smith running straight and hard down the middle. Stopped by Dixon and Hasler. Ball to Hume. He'll kick into the corner. It's a long kick. I don't think he'll find touch. It'll go dead, I think. Oh, what a good kick. Stops a yard from the dead ball line. Brilliant kick by Golden. And he gets to slow down Richard Gay. Brilliant kick. Eastwood. Street. Walker. John Sharp. Tackled by McCurry. And Smith. Last tackle. Foul back to Eastwood. Kicks. Not a bad kick by Eastwood. Oh, it's bounced it well for Spruce though. Good tackle by Mark Hewitt. Tara. Ruane. Nearly finds a gap. Highland attacking the blind. Good tackle there by Doyle. Golden. Tyra. Hume. Tackled by Hasler. And loses the ball. Referee says he pulled it out. I don't think he did. Well, I can't really go with that decision, Steve, at all.
It did look from here as if when it was really the impact of the tackle when Hume hit the ground, the ball came loose, but referee's lot near up, and Bobby Goulding, who has made a speciality of teeing the ball up on this plastic tee with this 42-metre kick. And a chance for Widnes 4 ahead. Good contact. Has he got the direction? He has. Widnes 4-0 ahead after just 5-6 minutes play as a result of the referee adjudicating Hull guilty of ripping the ball out in the tackle. So a good start for Widnes. They've got the wind with them in this half, as we've already seen Bobby Goulding using it to good advantage. An inch perfect kick into the in-goal area. Paul Eastwood kicks off. Ball taken by Paul Hume. Makes the 20-metre line. Taken by Street and Walker. Russell, the former Eastern Suburbs player. Bad luck with their overseas import. John Green and Whitney Howe. Australian forwards having to leave the club through injury. But Russell, I noticed, won the Man of the Match award at Castleford in midweek. David Smith working the ball out. Penalty against James Grant for holding down. Third penalty Hull have conceded. Don't think there was much doubt about that one, Brian.
No. Certainly stopped Smith getting up quickly to play the ball. Not a very good kick for touch by Goulding. I thought he knew him miles in his wind. Highland. Tara, by Marlow, good tackle. Goulding. Spruce, well wrapped up by Gary Nolan. Really passed the nothing there by Goulding. Hadley. Tackled by Dixon. Tyrett. Well, that's if we heal the ball, Steve, but we've had it. Hewitt to feed. To Rob Nolan. Tackled by Tyrett. Shah. Chico Jackson up the middle. Good run by Jackson. So, Hull going open. Hewitt. Hasler. Drops off Doyle. Tim Street. Last tackle. Hewitt, chips. Oh, hanging in the wind. Oh, Gary Nolan got 1 and 2. But not 2. Dangerous trick in the wind, Steve.
A good kick by Mark Hewitt. Certainly drifted back away from the Widnes defenders. Gary Nolan also unable to control it. That's a good tackle by Russ Walker across from the mark position, picking up Russell. Paul Hume. Well by Chico Jackson. McCurry from acting halfback. One of the bright young hookers in the game against one of the other bright young hookers in the game, Mike Dixon. Richard Gay will watch that going to touch. That's a good kick by Goulding, making good use of this wind. Clear 50 metres upfield there, pending Hull inside their own 20-metre zone. Were injury doubts at Widnes prop Andy Ireland before this match, but he's playing. Richard Gay gets the ball away to Hasler. Out to James Grant, a bit of room here. Grant cuts inside. John Sharp. Up to the 40-metre line. Full crowd, full supporters here calling for a penalty. Doyle. Gary Nolan. Almost breaks the tackle of Hammond. Street. Tackle 5 metres short of halfway. Chico Jackson stumbles in the sand, but just breaks the halfway line. Hull on the last tackle. Centre field, halfway. Back to Eastwood. Drills it onto the wing of David Myers, who sets off, immediately taken by Rob Nolan. Ruane. Spruce. Chico Jackson holds on. Ruane again. Drifting around the ruck, trying to find a hole behind the markers. Smith hits the short flat pass well. Drives up towards halfway. McCurry from acting halfback. Goulding inside. Ruane again. Russell. Hammond inside to Hadley. And he's taken by Des Hasler. The last tackle. Goulding will again kick. Chips it over. Hines touch almost in the identical position. Some 10-12 metres from the Hull line. And in this win, Bobby Goulding really just having to chip the ball over the top to find it in his position. Eastwood. John Sharp. Gay. Gary Nolan. Gary Nolan, little step. It's a half break. Good yards made. A penalty against Widnes for holding down. And ironic cheers from the Hull supporters. Steve McNamara coming on with a water bottle. His dead leg against Wigan 3 weeks ago hasn't yet healed, and frustratingly for Roy Simmons, both Steve McNamara and Dean Busby have had long periods on the sidelines this year. So this is really the side that beat Leeds a fortnight ago. Russ Walker. That's going to be, the Widnes player is down. Is it going to be a penalty against Walker for leading into the tackle with the elbow? It's Widnes prop Andy Ireland who's caught something. Went down straight away. Referee calling over Russ Walker. Yes, it looks as if he's going to be penalised for lifting the elbow, the forearm in the tackle. So Widnes have the penalty. Well, Hull certainly not doing them themselves any favours in the penalty count, Brian. I think that's 4-1 against them.
Yeah, and in this wind you just can't do this at all because it's quite a long way out again, but it's well within Bobby Goulding's range. With the wind straight behind him. Unfortunately, when I've been in possession, they look pretty good to me. They're just not over the ball. That's Goulding. I don't think that one will reach this time. It's high. Oh, Rob Nolan fields it. So it's all to drop out under the post. Well, they could have had a drop 25 and they let it go. So it's still 4-0. We've been playing 17 minutes. And it's Russell. Tackled by Dixon. Smith. Faimalo. Goulding. Tara. Hammond. Nothing on there as they moved it this way. Widnes hadn't created anything. Looks like Ireland coming for a run. It's McCurry. Oh, pass it to anybody, but Goulding picks it up. Tackled by Dixon. Last tackle. To Tara. Kicks. Oh, what a mistake by Hull. Terrible. Nobody wants to drop on the ball, Steve. I mean, it's a kick to nothing by Tara, and he kicked because he didn't know what else to do. Tim Street, inexplicably, didn't drop on the ball. And it was Ruane who got there first. Terrible try, Steve.
Yeah, coach's nightmare, that one. The kick was speculative at best. It was along the floor, and those sort of kicks near the line are always dangerous, but a total lack of decision in the whole defence. Tim Street seemed to sort of push a leg out, but it really half-heartedly, and that allowed it to bounce behind him, and then Ruane, as the player following through, able to pick up and touch down. Well, you've got to say so far, really, Brian, that Hull have created this this sort of situation by giving penalties away which Goulding has kicked, and then really almost gifting a try there.
Yeah, well, just Goulding, what's his conversion? He makes it. We've been playing what? So it's Eastwood to restart. Ball goes to Russell. I can't imagine that Widnes started this game with a great deal of heart. Lost 2 games, but certainly a 10-point lead after less than 20 minutes certainly gives you heart. Here's Hadley. Stopped by Hasler. Ireland. Farmalo runs into Walker and Doyle. Ball to Spruce, long kick by Spruce, high kick. I think Gale let it bounce. Always dangerous, but fortunately it bounces very well for him. Tackle by Farmalo. High tackle. I think Farmalo was a little bit unlucky with that one. So it's Eastwood. Finds touch. That's when he makes about 15 yards into the wind. Street. Jackson. Good run by Chico Jackson. Sharp. Good driving by the old forwards. Walker. Doyle. Good run by Doyle. Gets the rid of the ball, it's forward. No doubt about that. Can see that one from here, Steve, well forward.
Yeah, it's a nice bit of play by Jack Doyle. Certainly one whole forward who has impressed in the opening stages of the game, running very hard, tackling hard. Does look, as we said before, look altogether more at home in the second row. Adrian Hadley, tackled by Chico Jackson. Tyra. Hammond, taken by James Grant. Certainly Hull getting up amongst the Widnes line, making it hard for them to create play. But it's the giving away of the penalties and then of the try that's been the problem. David Myers, who does seem to me, Brian, to run very close to the touchline, and penalty against Rob Nolan, is it? And then he compounds it by talking back. Takes a quick tap, gives it to himself. I think it's going to penalise Hull again for not being 10 metres back. Well, I'm not sure about the original. I think he's right about the future decision. I'm not sure about the first one, Brian. It didn't seem to be very difficult for us to see over there, but Rob Nolan certainly got back. He was as close to marker position maybe as you could be.
Yeah, I agree with you. I couldn't really see any reason for it. Smith setting a little tackling hard. And to be honest, it's one of these games where I think if we can calm down, we can win, but not if we keep giving points away. Golden to Farmalo. Big run by Farmalo. Oh, excellent run. Good tackle by Hewitt. Tyra, long ball. Must score if they catch it. Oh, they don't. They're 3 men to nothing down the left-hand side. A simple, straightforward pass in and then a try set mistake.
Too extravagant the pass by Tyra. Nice Widnes play by Marlowe, standing wide, breaking down the short side and then swinging the ball back across. But I think if David Hume had been there, that might well have been a try. Christian Tyra's inexperience perhaps showing. Paul Eastwood has the ball from the scrum, but Hull having to work it away from this area again. John Sharp, loses it. Widnes have it, but first knock on will count. An unforced error. Widnes have head and ball at this scrum on the 20-metre line. Great attacking opportunity. Paul Hume from the scrum base. Goulding drops off Hadley. Taken by Doyle and Eastwood. Managed to keep him out. This is Russell. Solid tackling by Gary Nolan, Russ Walker. McCurry. Tyra. Drops off David Smith. Back to McCurry. Oh, good tackle by Gary Nolan. Good work that by Gary Nolan. Just McCurry just caught in two minds, and that tackle from behind threw him off balance, and he lost the ball. But Hull playing far too much of the game inside their own 20-metre area, and you've got to say it's the giving away of penalties that has done that, Brian.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we know we're playing against the wind, but we're really making hard work of it. Must pay tribute actually to Mark Hewitt. Great last-ditch tackle on Faimalo. Seconds ago, John Sharp. Walker. Street. Hasler. Over. To Grant. Ball to Eastwood. Going to Myers. Good chasing line by Hull. Grant. And Widnes struggling to get back here. They don't look particularly lively, don't we? As you might expect to playing so many games, but at the moment, Hull are just not putting under enough pressure. Not consistent pressure. Goulding. Forward pass. Russell resented the tackle. I'm not quite sure why. I didn't see anything from here. Anyway, it's a forward pass. John Sharp picks it up to Hewitt. Straight. Oh, somebody should have been short, close enough to him. Dixon tackled. Walker. Oh, good defence there by Widnes. Hewitt straighten up going. Last tackle. It's Hasler. High in the air. Blowing back to him. Well retrieved by Widnes. Ruin. Faimalo. Soft Dixon's tackle. McCurry. Good run by McCurry. Goulding picks it up well, kicks it. Good fan touch again. Back just 10 metres from the Hull line. Easy way of making 60 yards. But before that, Hull would tackle well, Steve.
There's not much wrong with the Hull defence tackling Widnes inside their own half, or even really on their own line. We've just seen that bit of indecision from the kick through that led to the try. To say Hull are not having great problems containing the Widnes attack. The only clean break they made was the one by Faimalo on the short side, but Hull's control of the ball hasn't been terribly good, and it's also the giving away of penalties. Widnes are warming up Moriarty. I'm going to bring him on for David Smith, I think. Touch judge has on this side is struggling. It looks to be going off, limping quite badly. Widnes are taking David Smith off and bringing Paul Moriarty on. So we have no touch judge on this side at the moment. We have got a reserve official who's coming on. So change of officials and change of witness forwards. And after all of that, it'll be scrum on the 20-metre line with Hull head and ball. Gay. Paul Moriarty fresh from that Welsh victory over France. Chico Jackson. Looked to be a gap up the middle there. Closed up pretty quickly, but good run by Jackson. Now Street. Offloads to Russ Walker. A good tackle by Ireland. Sharp. Nice ball out to Hewitt. On halfway. Street. Bashing his way up the middle. Good 10 metres made. It's on the last tackle. Hull 40 metres out. Back to Eastwood. Ball along the ground. We're taken by Spruce. A lot of room here for Hadley to run in. Good tackle by Chico Jackson. Tremendous tackle. Lined him up and put him down. Carl Hammond. Oh, good crossfield run by Hammond. Thinks about the pass, still going. Gets the halfway. Good run by the young Widnes centre. Goulding. Paul Hume. To Moriarty. Tackled on the 40-metre line by Sharp and Grant. Goulding. Tyra. Tackled by Jeff Doyle. Certainly felt that. Good hit by the second row. Spruce. The last tackle, Widnes will play 4 metres inside the whole half. Comes back to Goulding, who again will chip for this position, and it's becoming repetitive now, but this time, for a bit of variety, the scrum will go down just outside the Hull 20-metre line. Danny Deve on for Hull, Chico Jackson off. So both coaches have put on their players who've already played in a tough match this weekend. Eastwood has the ball from the scrum. Makes a few metres forward. And the Widnes markers, I think, this time done for not being square on. Well, I do commend the referee for doing this, and we were wondering whether Rob Nolan was guilty of that offence over there, but I don't mind seeing referees pick this up now and again, because in recent matches we've seen both sides really get away with this an awful lot.
Yeah, we have certainly. In the Wigan game, Wigan markers were consistently offside without getting penalised. Deve. Street. Gets through it to Nolan. To Hasler. To Grant. John Sharp. Hewitt. Doyle. Oh, good run by Doyle. It's looked dangerous with his run. Hewitt. Hasler. Hull going left. Long ball to Grant. Chips. Looks a good one. Oh, Myers does well to collect it. Oh. Spruce. You're lucky there, Spruce. Russell. Oh, Tyra. Gets rid of it well to find Marlowe. Oh, bumps off Rob Nolan. Nobody with him. Fortunately for Hull, made 40 yards, nobody got near him. No support there at all. McCurry gets rid of it to Russell, to Moriarty. Russell. Hull just not putting him down at the moment. Make it 6 minutes to half time. Last tackle. Goulding. High kick by Goulding. It'll be Gay's ball. Should be well taken by Richard Gay. Rob Nolan. Devitt. Walker. John Sharp. Ball to Eastwood. This should be Spruce's ball again. Hangs up in the wind. Oh, gets rid of it to Myers. Beats Dixon. He's got Goulding with him. He'll be under the post. Forward pass. Forward pass. Referee was there. What a let-off for Hull, Steve. 6-point save there.
Certainly was, and the most scintillating bit of Widnes attacking we've seen in the first half. Lovely ball by Spruce. Out of the tackle to Myers, stepped inside, first full defender. And as the cover came across, Goulding had a run into the line, took the ball, but the referee calls it marginally forward. So Widnes still leading 10-0. But could very readily there have been 14. So Mark Hewitt to feed the scrum. Richard Gay, taken by Hume and Tyra. Danny Devitt. Break by Devitt, gets up to the 40-metre line. Street to Dixon. Dixon gets over halfway. Hewitt. Hasler. Gay. Drops off Nolan. Hewitt. Doyle. Another strong run by Doyle, but tackle 40 metres from the Widnes line. It's the last tackle. What sort of kick will Mark Hewitt do? Puts it in behind the defence. Should be collected by Hadley. And it is. Spruce. And penalty against Hull. Offside. Steve. Jones is coming on for Russ Walker. Mark Jones. I make it with about 3 minutes to half time, plus a bit of injury time. And really, right again, between two sides have struggled to produce much fluency in this first half. Widnes have certainly, I think, had to say, played the better football, but they have had the advantage of the wind and a lot of the territory. But Hull have given away some silly penalties, have tackled very well for most of the half, but offered relatively little in attack and have had relatively little field position.
Yeah, I think about sums it up, Steve. And I thought at 10-0, Widnes were a bit fortunate for the 10-0, but after that try was disallowed, I think we'll do well to go into half-time at this score. And the wind advancing in the second half. McCurry, Goulding, oh, Dixon's ball, no, went backwards. It's Russell. Paul Hume. Oh. That'd be against Jones for holding down. It was pretty obvious. Oh, poor play there by Jones, Steve. Street had made the tackle. No need for Jones to come over the top. I think Goldie will go for goal. He'll see the clock. He knows only a couple of minutes left in this half. So Bobby Golding to try to make it 12. Golding pulls that kick, so it's a let off for Hull. Hull are in no hurry to restart. So it's Paul Eastwood to restart. Ball goes to Moriarty. Tackle by Doyle and Nolan. Russell, tackle by Doyle. Yeah. Hadley up the blind side. Bumps off Nolan. Good tackle by John Sharp and Street. Goulden. Chips. Oh, brilliantly taken by Richard Gay. Brilliantly taken under pressure there by Gay. Davey. Looks suspicious like a trip there. I think it'll be a knock on Davies' ankle rather than a strain, rather than ligament trouble. But no doubt he can feel it. Had a pretty fair contact, did Tara. Jones. Tackle by Moriarty and Russell. Davey. Last tackle. Ball to Eastwood. High kick. Should be Spruce's kick. Oh. Stopped by Grant and Hasler. 2 minutes of injury time. Paul Hume gets rid of it. Does well to Ruane. Goulden. Long ball to Hammond, who beats Gary Nolan, missing his tackle. Hammond. McCurry. Goulden. Hume. Oh, great Paul Hume. Goulden kicks. Dead ball. Just doesn't get there, Myers. That's another let off for Hull. There was inches in it. We're waiting for the half-time hooter. All of a sudden, missed tackles one-on-one there, unforgivable.
Yes, 2 examples there. Gary Nolan certainly missing Carl Hammond. Then in the next bit of play, I think Danny Devey missed Paul Hume. The Hull will be, I think, just trying to work the ball safely away from their own 20-metre line. As we reach the last seconds of this half. Jeff Doyle, it's a good tackle. Ireland and Russell. Jones breaks over the halfway line. It's the last tackle. Eastwood will kick. Kicks on to Spruce, who decides to return the kick. Richard Gay. I think he'll probably find a touch inside the whole 20-metre line. You only have to kick it into this half and the wind will blow it into touch on this side. Not sure that was the right tactic there. In the last few seconds of the first half to turn the ball. Hull should get it from the scrum. Mark Hewitt to feed the scrum. Eastwood. The witness mark is again penalised. I think Tyro was the player done before, and he is again. So Hull have the penalty. Paul Eastwood to kick for touch on the far side. It'd be fair to say this hasn't been the highest quality first division game we've seen this season, and oh dear, mistake by Eastwood. The ball not going into touch, but Myers knocks on. So it's head and ball to Hull at that scrum. That could so easily have been disaster, Brian.
Absolutely, another unforced error. I'm not quite sure with the risk of doing that. Why, in fact, Eastwood just didn't tap the ball, because it was midfield blowing against the gear. He's not going to make much. Richard Gay. Good break by Gay. Dummies Rob Nolan. That's half-time Hull set. So here at Norton Park, half-time, it's Widnes 10, Hull 0, and Hull with the advantage of this wind in the second half. But having said that, they're going to have to play better than in the first half, Steve. Yes, it's the Widnes started the game looking like a side that were out of sorts, out of confidence, but they've certainly grown in confidence as the half's gone on. And they have created the try, well, they've created the try, and they've created a couple of other try-scoring chances. I think Coach Phil Lauder, who's been standing alongside us here, rather frustrated that they're only going in with a 10-0 lead. Hull have got an opportunity in the second half. They're going to have to kick as well as Goulding has done in the first, and certainly controlled the field position of the game much better. Hull have played far too much of the game inside their own half, and most of that's been from giving away penalties. But anyway, it's 10-0 at half-time. We'll be back for the second half shortly. So everything set for the second half. All 10-0 behind. First half performance that Coach Roy Simmons, I think, will be far from happy with, both the concession of penalties and the way in which towards the end of the half certainly some first-time tackles will be missed. But this game by no means beyond Hull. 10-0 behind, and now playing with the elements. It's very strong wind.
We already saw that in the first half that Widnes really only had to chip the ball into the whole half to make touch on this side. I think the whole plan will be to try and pen Widnes in their own 20-metre area. Paul Eastwood kicks off. Taken by Goulding. Here comes Russell. Almost makes the 20-metre line. Tackled by Jones and Sharp. McCurry. Hume to Moriarty. Curry again. Ireland. Prop taken by Hasler and Grant, just short of halfway. Knock on by Ireland. Not terribly happy with the decision, but that's what's given. So, full head and ball, scrum to form just inside the Widnes half. Mark Hewitt to feed. Hasler. Nolan. Hewitt. Sharp. Dive. At half pace from Hull. Hasler takes on the defence. Tackle fairly high, but probably just about round the shoulder area. Street. Offloads to Gay. Richard Gay stepping. Takes a high shot from Marlow. Richard Gay will play it about 35 out. Hewitt. Hasler. Takes on the defence. Back to Jones. Street. Street makes the break up the middle. Tim Street out to Mike Dixon. Gay. Sharp. Hasler out to Dive. Ball comes out to Gary Nolan. He'll still keep it moving. Gary Nolan will be tackled on the 20-metre line. Well, there's everything in that. It was almost a Widnes interception. Hull keeping the ball moving. Hewitt kicks through to Spruce, but needed a bit more depth. Needed to turn Spruce and send him over the dead ball line, over the try line rather. Hadley runs the ball out, tackled by Mike Dixon. Penalty against Jones again for the second go at the tackle. That's exactly what Hull don't need. Goulding makes touch on this side. Widnes restart 30 metres from their own line. Here comes Ireland. Tackled by Jones and Dixon. Paul Hume gets to the tackle of John Sharp, but taken by Hasler. Plays about 8 metres short of halfway. McCurry, Hume. Tackled on halfway. Here comes Moriarty. Good low tackle by Tim Street, finished off by Dive. Goulding. Drops off by Marlow. Good hit last time by John. Goulding drills the ball on the floor, bit of space here. Myers coming, Richard Gay has it. Richard Gay gets away. Open field in front of him. Richard Gay taken in the end on the halfway line, 20-metre line. A penalty given against Widnes, reefing the ball out in the tackle. Ireland complaining to the referee, but seemed to be quite a bit of interference on Richard Gay there as he was tackled. Widnes making a substitution. Not great yards made by Paul Eastwood. Hull restart just inside the Hull half. Jones will play it. Short side play. Hewitt, Hasler, Gay. So nothing really created on the short side there. Danny Devo. Taken by Ireland. Oh. Hasler. Back to Doyle. Nobody supporting him. John Sharp up the middle, drops it. Hull still looking a bit ragged. Myers. Shakes off Mike Dixon. Breaks the halfway line. Hadley gets behind the Hull mark, is very slow to get up then, Hull. Widnes on the attack again. Russell. It's the ball away, well picked up by McCurry. Smith. Up to Ruane. Gap opens up for him, still going Ruane. Kicks over. Ball comes loose, Paul Hume has it and scores under the post. Good attack by Widnes, the kick through. Richard Gay unable to take it. It was really drilled hard at him, you can't really blame him for losing it, and Paul Hume alert as ever following up to score, and that's just what Widnes needed at the start of this half, Brian. They've soaked up a bit of Hull pressure and come back with the 4 points, 14-0. It's a very tall order now.
Yeah, it is. It was 16-0 after the conversion, but really, Hull lost possession inside the Widnes 20, Steve. We're giving Widnes the ball. Nice little break, sidestep break and kick by David Ruane to set that position up. $16-0. We've been playing, what, 7 minutes of the second half. Tall order for Hull. And really, up to now, we haven't played with any consistency, any pattern. All heads down. End of play. So he's Eastwood, high into the corner, to Spruce, well taken by Spruce, gives it to Russell, charging up, makes the 20, good run by Russell. Golden, Hadley, Smith, McCurry from action half-back. Tackled by Nolan. Valuable 10 yards. Myers. Golden. Ruane, long ball Ruane. To Hammond. Gives it to Hadley. He's easily tackled by Gary Nolan. Last tackle. Oh, Hammond from action half-back. Chips, good. Can't manage to collect it. Oh, ball off Eastwood. Back to 1-0. Unconvincing play there by Hull again. Smith. McCurry again. He's got the field and all. Lovely ball from McCurry to Spruce. He's doing as he likes from action half-back at the moment. Switch to Smith. Good tackle by Hasler. And then Jones over the top. Ruane. Little chip from Goulding. Eastwood makes it dead. But Widnes attacking with enthusiasm and some skill now, and really putting the whole defence under pressure. And certainly another try, Steve, would kill Hull off.
Yes, Hull needed a good start to the second half to put themselves back in it, but Widnes have got the early try and a commanding lead. And they're really buzzing now. And all of a sudden, those legs that might have been very tired after those defeats at Castleford this last week really got an extra spring in their step now. Myers, he's come more and more into the game. Ireland. Almost up to the 20-metre line. Tyra. By Marlowe. Will take by Jones and Sharp. Hammond. Cross field. Out to Hadley. Taken by Street and Hasler. That's the last tackle. Goulding. Goes to the air with the kick. Plenty of pressure for Rob Nolan here. Does well. Takes it well. Richard Gay scrambles a few metres. Gary Nolan. Sharp. Hewitt. Eastwood. Good Jones. Hewitt kicks over. I think it's going to be too strong, that one. It's going to go right down. That's the difference between Hull's. Hadley. Offside. Hasler given offside by the referee. Goulding makes touch. No. Ireland. Smith takes the play into the Hull half. Goulding. Russell. Tackled by Hasler. Fine Marlowe. Keen for work, brushes off Grant. Gets the ball away to Ruane. Tim Street has it, but Hull knock the ball down. Widnes have the header ball at the scrum. Tyra almost through, gets the ball away to Spruce. Good work, good tackle by Des Hasler. It's him down. Hadley from acting halfback. But once again, it's Widnes doing all the attacking. Tyra, Russell. Ireland. McCurry, nice ball to Hammond, into the gap. Hammond out to Myers, this looks like a try. It is, in the corner. Nicely finished off. Smart work on the short side by Widnes. And David Myers accepting the run in at the corner. You've got to say, Brian, that try's been coming. Widnes, at the moment, look like the only side likely to score.
Yeah, they do. As you said, Widnes, one of the obvious reasons Widnes are doing all the attacking, they've got all the ball. Hull, we're giving them the ball. They got another 6 tackles for a knockdown by Hull, and all of a sudden, I don't know what went wrong in the first half, or right in the first half from our point of view, but Steve McCurry's just done as he liked from acting half-back. A real astute pass again from McCurry down the blind side. Sent Hammond away, pulled the defence in, and as you said, give Dave Myers a free run into the corner. We just we are not offering much at all. And Widnes have got a real spring in the step. McCurry, he's not the quickest with the ball in his hands running, McCurry, but his sizing up of the situation is excellent. Decision making, very good play. Just goes narrowly wide. So we've been playing a quarter of an hour of this half. And it's Widnes 20, Hull 0. Russell again. Tackle by Jones and Sharp. Golden, Cadley, same move as last time. Hadley's done quite a lot of driving for Widnes. Found Marlow on the flat ball. McCurry again from acting half-back. Oh, stands up, gets rid of it. Oh. Tyra. Oh, good tackle by Gay Goulding. Ball goes to the ground. Picked up by Ireland. Out to Ireland. Foot must have been forward a mile. But Spruce scores. Look, one of the passes looked forward a mile. But having said that, all defence completely at 6 and 7s, and again McCurry runs off, takes the tackle, turns the ball inside to Willing support men.
Yeah, the whole markers really are getting well and truly caught there. I think Jones and Street that time, and this does seem to have been a problem for all the times this season. Certainly in the Castleford game, remember Brian, the home match with Castleford, we thought that Castle were playing the ball and getting away from the marker position, getting away from acting halfback, really before the Hull men had got to their feet, and it's something a bit like that today. McCurry is having a field day there. Some lovely support play by Widnes in that sequence of play. They had the look, I think, of the bounce when the ball went loose, but nice bit of work by Tyre and Goulding in that. Certainly they're out of sight now at 24-0. And once again the whole Russ Walker on coming back for Mark Jones, but Hull, after a good home performance against Leeds, I'm afraid on their travels again disappointing. Really a game that was here to be won today, and at the moment they're on the wrong end of a hiding. Well, certainly Widnes showing no signs of leg weariness, Brian. I think they did in the early stages of the game, as you say, when they looked a little bit flat and a bit disorganised with the ball, but Hull didn't take a grip of the game then, and once Widnes got ahead, they've really played all the football. From the kick-off. Penalty against Street. Pushing after the tackle is made. Well, that's the other area, isn't it, Brian, that Hull have been guilty of giving away the most silly, thoughtless penalties.
Yeah. And obviously Widnes are getting more and more enthusiastic. Oh, McCurry again. That time no support. Amala. Still good. Gets rid of it to Tyra. Oh, drops off Hume. Knock on. Matt Hewitt. Hasler. Gay. Gay again. Penalty to Richard Gay against Paul Hume for not letting go of his shirt. Terrible, Sharp, Street. Hewitt, Walker for the posts. Hasler to Sharp. Doyle. Hasler. Hewitt. Doyle charging into the gap, gives the ball out. Oh, Gary Nolan overruns it. The gap. Myers. Oh, brushes off Grant. Nolan drags him into touch. Another penalty. McCurry to Smith. Scrum down. Not quite sure what happened then. But Smith is down having treatment, lost the ball, so it's Hull's heading ball at the scrum. Hasler for the gap. Hasler. Hammond just gets to him on the line. Oh, good tackling by Widnes. John Sharp. Grant to Rob Nolan. Beats Myers. Oh, Myers just hangs on to him. Grant. Tim Street gets rid of it to Dixon. Mike Dixon. There'll be a penalty against Paul Hume there. I thought he went in with his elbow on Mike Dixon under his face. It was. Nolan. Try to Rob Nolan. Beat Myers with ease. well, opportunity tried by Rob Nolan there. Nothing really much on, but he slipped Myers, then went two forwards, just got the ball down. Devey coming off. And it's Jones is going back on. Well, certainly Devey back at the with the trainers. No, Devey's not going off. Eastwood kicks, floats in. So Devey is going off. He's walking on the touchline, but Mark Jones, if he is coming on, he's distinctly. Oh, it's Chico. Sorry, it's Chico Jackson's gone, and not Jones. Devey's going straight to the dressing room, so obviously he's got a knock.
Jason Hunter.
And Hunter coming on for Myers. Hunter, next Blackbrook Junior, will come straight into this right wing. Score now, Widnes 24, Hull 6. 17 minutes to go. Richard Gate gets outside you. Street gets rid of it to Dixon. Chico Jackson. Good run by Jackson. John Sharp up the blind. Dixon to Gay to Nolan. Nolan slips. A tackle. Drop inside to Mark Hewitt. Good ball, Hewitt to Grant, to Hasler. Hasler going for the corner. Oh, tackle by Spruce. And Goulding plays it to Hewitt. Hewitt goes. I mean, he had to go, really, nobody outside him then. Grant, Hasler, long ball, straight Gay, well picked up by Gay. To Gary Nolan, he's got, oh, why he kicked, I don't know, far too hard. They still had Eastwood on his outside, Steve. I don't really see the point of that.
No, it would have been better if it had gone on the previous tackle, as you say. The Mark Hewitt have a line outside him, but Hull Widnes defence have really been pulled in. A nice bit of attacking play by Hull in there. Hume has worked very hard in the Widnes pack. Tyra. Oh, the ball goes loose. Widnes fortunate to get it back there. Tyra. Ireland. Last tackle. Goulding kicks. It's far distance there. Richard Gay takes it well. Almost breaks through. Good tackle in the end by Ruane. Nolan, Gary Nolan makes the break. Just ankle tapped by Ruane again. Penalty against Widnes for interfering at the play of the ball. Hewitt, but Hull not really set. Hasler. Hasler still going, does Hasler. Out to Rob Nolan for the corner. Should score, does score. No forward pass is given. Oh, what do you call that one? But the pass from Hasler to Nolan adjudicated as forward. Certainly Hull a bit livelier, Brian. Is it a Widnes of slacking off, or Hull have started to play?
I don't know, we just started to move the ball about. They call it catch-up football, but sometimes you wonder why you didn't do it from the beginning, Steve. I mean, rugby league is about moving the ball. Hadley again, worked quite hard. Hadley made some good yards for Widnes and making some more yards. Gets clean away, he's got the centre with him. And Spruce takes on Gay. Oh, great tackle by Gay. I think that was a mistake. He should have given it out to Spruce. Penalty against Richard Gay for kicking it to play the ball. So it's McCurry, puts into touch, on holes 20. Smith, tackled by Chico Jackson. Ireland. Serge is past John Sharp's tackle, but put down by Doyle and Walker. Goulding, switching play, 5 mile up the middle. Tackled by Walker. Goulding. Oh, long pass. Oh, doesn't go to hand. Trying to put the good ball into the gap into the centre, but it's just behind the Widnes place. So it's head and ball to Hull. Hazlitt. Driven back. Good tackling by Spruce. John Sharp. Chico Jackson. Gets rid of it. So Hewitt into space. Can it? Street. Chico, oh, Hewitt. Dazzler. Oh. Bad ball. So Nolan. Straight into touch. Rob Nolan had no chance of taking that one. So it's Widnes feed, just in the Hull half. Golden. Tara. Ruane. Hammond. Spruce. From that's in half back, or finds a gap. Makes a good 10 yards. Right, that's been a feature, certainly second half, Hull's poor marker defence. McCurry. Marlow. Tackled by Walker and Chico Jackson. McCurry from acting half back again. It's through this time, he's got support from Tara, who chips. Lovely chip by Tara. And he gets, the referee says he didn't get the ball down. Let off for Hull.
There was certainly Christian Tyra, who a fairly innocuous first half, was a very good second half. Brian looks a player with has greatly grown in confidence in this second half, has supported very well and thrown out 1 or 2 nice passes, and there again, but for losing control of it, would have had a try. Tim Street battling away very well. Given a knock-on given against Tim Street, looks on in disbelief, but Widnes had ripped the ball away. But may have been trying to sneak a penalty. Spruce. Russell. Worked very hard for Widnes, this Australian second row forward. Goulding. Hammond. One of the bright spots in what has been a very difficult season for Widnes has been the emergence of Carl Hammond in the centre, a player of real quality. Tyra standoff. Widnes, of course, cash problems been well documented. Had to sell a number of players to make the books balance, but they had a rough time, particularly recently, but certainly back in form today. Chip over the top. Richard Gay takes it. Short of his own line. Makes a few yards before being tackled. We're about 4 minutes to go. Only to the 30-metre line. Hewitt, Nolan, Street on the drop-off. The ball goes loose, appeals to the referee for that it was ripped away, but Russell Smith has none of it. Goulding gets away from Russ Walker and away from Mike Dixon. Stepping away, ball out to Hunter. Goulding, Ruane holds the ball up. Tyra back to Ruane. Confident stuff from Widnes now. Hammond. Hammond gets through. Hammond clean through, is he? Ball out to Smith. Smith should make it. No, he gets away with it. Mark Hewitt brings it away for Hull. I'm not sure if he got it down or not. Certainly the arm came out. A really battling run by Mark Hewitt, almost up to halfway. Nobody with him. Penalty against Widnes. Well, certainly I don't quite know what happened over the Hull line there. David Smith looked to me, an arm came out, looked certainly in a downward momentum, but Hasler, ball comes out to Gary Nolan, forward pass is given. But I thought it looked as if Smith had scored almost down there, and the next thing we knew, Hewitt was running away 40 metres. So
I think he lost the ball going for the line. Ball never made Hull's line, and Hewitt got up to halfway. He did well actually, Mark Hewitt, to make the halfway, and what was conspicuous by a lack of support for Hull. By the Hull players, they just let him run. He did well, did Mark Hewitt. So it's Goulding to feed. Oh, break from the volume, right from the base of the scrum. He'll score, Hume will score. Oh, terrible defence. Base of the scrum there. Goulding just went past John Sharp. Found Paul Hume on his elbow. Paul Hume went to 30 yards to score. Terrible defence there, Steve.
A really soft try. Well, it just about sums up Hull's afternoon. They've been really out of sorts here. The first half in which battling against the elements, they gave away far too many penalties. Content really just to drive up the middle, never really threatened to score at all. The second half, when they've had the wind behind them, they haven't really made much use of the wind, Brian, at all. Widnes have been able to bring the ball away out of their own half with ease, and as the more the game's gone on, the more Widnes have broken down this Hull defence. And Goulding, McCurry and Tyra, the linchpins of the side, Paul Hume, have found it very easy to break. Goulding unsuccessful. Score 28-6.
You could have kept it, Phil, they're only threatened. Oh, we know what threatens me,
Paul Eastwood to kick off. Again. Going against Russell. First mistake Widnes have made down there. Plenty of practice in taking those kicks. Drop out from under the post. We're into injury time now. the 20-metre line. Mike Dixon has had a pretty quiet game. Mike Dixon being in very good form recently, but today certainly outshone by McCurry. Hasler out to Gary Nolan, ball goes down. And Adrian Hadley comes up with possession. Well, any hopes Hull had of making that top 8 hadn't completely disappeared yet, but it's certainly a big setback today. Widnes will go ahead of them in the league. Goulding over the top, that's a nice chip, beautifully regathered. Oh, Chico Jackson comes up with it. Penalty against Goulding for not marking. Square on, offside. Gary Nolan, the ball goes down again. It's really shoddy stuff from Hull, Brian, in his latter stages.
Yeah, it was poor. Smith. There's a hooter. So final score from Norton Park, Widnes 28, Hull 6. And really Hull can have no complaints because they've been outplayed for most of this game against a Widnes side that looked pretty weary when they started, but as they scored, the legs found new life, and really they ran out very easy, very convincing winners. And you've really got to ask some questions about the Hull defence. Far too many gaps, particularly down the middle. Right, next game is Oldham away. And so from Brian Howell and Steve Alderson here at Norton Park, it's good afternoon.